Yesterday I went on my Twitter and I asked what you guys want to see, and I'm going to share the results, and that's what we're going to do today. Well, I already have a feeling it's a makeup tutorial, so if it's not, then we'll do that one next time. The final results, autumn, winter, get ready with me. So I definitely wanted to use new products that I haven't used on my channel yet. So we're gonna get started. First, going to prep my skin with the Urban Decay Quick Fix prepping spray. This is like coconut water. Feels so good. I like to use this spray in conjunction with the foundations I'm going to be using. And today I'm using the Black Opal True Color foundation sticks. This is truly Topaz. And then I also use the shade Nutmeg. I definitely chose Truly Topaz because it's yellow and I like my foundations to be yellow, a yellowy golden shade. And then I'm taking Nutmeg on the outskirts of my face. I'm gonna take my foundation brush and spritz it with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm using the Urban Decay optical blurring brush, and we're just gonna start in the center of my face using buffing motions, so buffing that into the skin. So I have been I've been renovating one of the rooms in the house into a beauty room basically. So it's going to be my office slash filming room. Hopefully I can get it done by the beginning of June, because I definitely want it to be perfect by the time winter rolls around. I need to install some shelving and all the bits and pieces, like the smaller bits and pieces, like decorations and all of that stuff is what I'm busy with. But I'm finished with like the heavy furniture. So I'm gonna hold off on concealer for now. I'm gonna go straight into eyeshadow, which is really weird for me. I did actually want to do eyeshadow first before doing my foundation, but I forgot. So it's a very smoky look, which is why I wanted to concealer afterwards, so that I can use the concealer to clean up any fallout if that happens. So I want to use this eyeshadow palette today. This arrived in the mail today from NYX Cosmetics, and this is the Love Conquers All palette. So I know that I've been purchasing a lot of like high-end luxury brand products and showing that a lot on my channel, so I just want to include some more affordable brands here. I can't open this with my nails, I really can't. There we go. And this is the palette. It reminds me of the Smashbox sculpting, what is it? I think it's the Smashbox sculpting palette, and also the Kat Von D shade and light palette. So I think we can get into the eyeshadow with this, but I definitely am gonna go into my Tarte palette for a transition color. Before we get into that, I just want to prime my eyes with the LA Girl concealer in Fawn. Oh my gosh, so I've been watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion shows. I generally don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I never even know when it's on. But I had just been seeing a lot of the clips from the reunion show on social media, so I was just like, what is this about? I need to watch it. I just want to set the concealer with this pale shade here. It's called Bold, and I'm using a Morphe brush for that, and I'm just setting this concealer so that eyeshadow moves in flawlessly. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of the Real Housewives of Atlanta shows, and it's a lot of drama, the reunion shows. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I always stream the shows that I watch. Anyway, so I'm going in with my transition shade, and I'm using the shade Whimsy. The only thing the next palette is missing is an orange eyeshadow, which I could use for transitioning and my crease area. I'm using a Switch Beauty brush. I like this brush. It's very big and it just does a lot of the work for you when you're trying to get your transition color in there. I'm sorry if you can hear this dog barking. This is such a beautiful transition shade. I always go for browns. Always go for browns. I love it. Now I'm gonna go into the next palette, and I think I'm gonna use this shade here. You have your eyebrow powders here, you have your contour powders here, and you have your two highlighting shades. And then this reminds me of the MAC ×9 palettes, and these are quite nice burgundy warm shades. We're just gonna see how pigmented it is. So I'm taking my Morphe brush, my Morphe crease brush. I'm going in. Do they have names? They don't have names. Okay, and I'm just taking this right into the crease. I definitely had it in mind for this to be a more of a brown sort of smoky eye. So I'm gonna try my damn hardest to get there, and I'm gonna go in with this contour shade here. We're just gonna go just below the crease area. I don't know, I think I'm gonna go over this color that I had slightly. I think I definitely want it more brown as opposed to, it's quite purple, this crease color I used before. We're just gonna go just below the crease area. So we're just gonna go over that slightly. On my lids, I'm gonna go back in with the Tarte palette, and I'm using the shade Edgy, which is this brown here. So I've been really enjoying the Tarte palette and the Modern Renaissance palette. You guys saw that in my last beauty haul that I purchased them from Muse Beauty, which is an online boutique in SA, and they ship to anywhere in the country. Definitely worth the hype. The Tarte palette is incredibly pigmented and it's really beautiful, so I've been loving that. Going to conceal now. We haven't finished the eyes yet. We're still going to go below the eyes, but to conceal I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel. One of my good friends, Moyen, traveled to the UK, and while she was there I ordered some stuff that I wanted online and had it delivered to her address, and then she brought it down for me. So that's how I got my NARS. So no, NARS is not in South Africa yet. I saw people asking that on my Instagram post. I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to blend this in. So I definitely find the NARS Radiant Concealer to be quite creamy. It is called the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's quite creamy, it's thick. It's a treat to use. It really is so nice. I bought 2 of them because I knew that I would be very upset when the first one runs out. But I'm having a bit of anxiety because I can't find the second one. So yeah, so when Moyen was in London, I ordered my stuff from Space NK, which is like an online cosmetics store. I also ordered the Laura Mercier powder, which I will use in this video. Now the Laura Mercier powder, I ordered the translucent one. She did come out with the shade medium or dark, I think, which is for deeper skin tones. Okay, to contour, I'm going in with the MAC contour kit, well, not contour kit, Pro Conceal and Correct palette in dark, and I'm using the shade NW55. I'm going in with the MAC 287 brush. Excuse my cornflakes here. I don't think I've relaxed my hair in a while. I'm trying to avoid relaxing it. And I'm going to buff that into the skin with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I just need to fix my eyebrows. I filled them in before I started filming, but then I just came from dropping my brother at the airport. He's on his way to Thailand. I was rubbing my face on my way there and everything, so I'm so jealous the way I just want to travel, but you know, we all have our own timing for these things. My time will come. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder. You can use the Black Opal deluxe finishing powders. You guys know I also use those ones, but I want to use new makeup on my channel today, so we're gonna use this one. It definitely brightens. I know I don't conceal here, but we're gonna create the illusion that I did and just brighten, sharpen that contour a little bit. We're gonna set the rest of my face with the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC50, and I just like to use this to set wherever I did not apply the setting powder. I was just itchy there. I used to hate powders, but I definitely see their use now. Okay, let's finish off our eyes. My lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with Whimsy again. Don't be afraid to drag this down. I'm always afraid to drag it down. Whenever I do a eye look like this, and I can never see this lower part in pictures because I see that I'm very shy and conservative when it comes to really bringing this color down. I'm definitely not afraid anymore. And we're going to take a smaller brush and go in with Edgy, which is that dark brown we used on our lid, and focus this a little bit more. I think this is an autumn grunge look. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Any excess away. And then We're gonna dust the Laura Mercier away. I'm going to warm my face up with the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Kit, and I'm using the shade Terracotta Bronze, which is the orange shade. Just gonna take this and warm up that cheek area. Today we're using Huda Beauty lashes, and these I received from Bare Beauty. barebeauty.co.za sells a whole lot of international makeup brands, so I'm going to use these lashes on my eyes today. And these are the shade, and these are the lashes, the Lana lashes. I've used these once before. I typically want to intensify my eyes, so I'm going to line my eyes with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil. I never do this, but I did this over the weekend and I really liked it. And it makes sense because we are doing a grunge look. And I'm not going to be too picky with this eyeliner being a bit messy, because the messier the better. This eye pencil is seriously black, and we're going to take this in our tight line. I'm going back in with the Clarins mascara, and okay, I'm going to use blush today, which I rarely do, and I'm using MAC Resin. I'm just going to warm up these cheeks. Okay, so there's levels to my highlights. I start off with MAC Gold Deposit. I'm using the Morphe fan brush. This gives me a very natural, subtle highlight. And I like beginning with this and then building on top of that with Anastasia. Okay, then we're going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit. Once again, I ordered this from Muse Beauty, and I'm using the shade Amber Gold, and I'm going to mix, I think I'll mix Sunray with it, which is these two. And this just gives it that extra pop. It's perfection. I want to go in my tear duct with some highlights, so I'm gonna go in with Amber Gold. So for lips today, we're gonna use a new one. We're using Kylie Cosmetics. So this is again from barebeauty.co.za. They were kind enough to send me a lip kit, and this is the shade Brown Sugar. The lip liner does not work for me, it's too light, I can't see it on my lips. I line my lips with MAC Chestnut. I wore this combination on Saturday when I went out, and I really liked it. So this is Brown Sugar. It smells like cupcakes, very sweet. And I feel like this lip color matches Chestnut perfectly. It gives me that overlined sort of look that I want. like the Kylie look, which is really nice. I think we're good. I think we're good. And that's the look.
It's Will Beats.
Baby, if you leave me, I go die, yo. Your body nice, I can't deny, yo. Drunk in love, you make me high. Baby, I must dance with you tonight. God for daddy, don't be shy. You cross my eye and I feel you. All my men know that the mania. Feel the vibe, feel the lamba. Feel the music, dance the samba. Let me know what you wanna do, cause my feelings for you is true. Baby girl, you're my baby boo. Spend the rest of my life with you. Don't let me Fatima though. County though. Tell me where you want to go. Baby girl, I want to know. I saw you the boss my brain box.